everybody. Come in. I left you guys a video message letting you know that I will be going live. So I'm here. So I'm waiting for you guys to come in so we could catch up and talk. Because I think, like I said in a video message that I left you guys, I think the last time that you guys heard from me was probably in June. I believe that was the last video message that I made. And I made like 3 or 4 videos for you guys. And I've been really busy doing so many things, but I appreciate all of you guys sending me emails, sending me direct messages on Instagram. A lot of you guys sent me inbox messages on Facebook. I got so many emails from so many of you all on my Google Gmail, and I just appreciate you guys. I know you guys miss me. I miss you all too. I've gone through some things and I've been really busy working on a couple of projects, so that's why you guys have not seen me. That's why you guys have not heard from me. And actually, I forgot, the last video that you guys saw was not me. It was actually my mother. I sent you guys a video of me having a conversation with my mother about prayer. And the thing is, my mother, she believes in God, she loves God, but she does not believe that we should pray for everybody. She does not believe that we should pray for everybody. She believes that some people should be left to their own devices, because as you all know, there are people out here, they make a decision to live their life a certain way. So when you have someone that makes a decision to live their life a certain way, there's not really anything you can do as far as trying to force them to be the way you feel they should be. So my mother just was telling me how she doesn't agree with praying for everybody. She think we should pray for, of course, our immediate families, people that we are close to. If you have children, if you have grandchildren, she believes that you should pray for those people. So that was actually the last video that I released. I was just interviewing her and talking to her, and I just want to share that with you guys. So I am basically doing this live because I wanted to make up for all the times that you guys have not seen me. And I know that sometimes when a long amount of time passes, you guys question certain, I guess, YouTubers that you don't see after a while. I am okay, but some of us, we go through a lot behind the scenes. So you're not going to always see us consistently loading videos up. Some people, they can load up a video every day. Hi, Big Fly Ness 17. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you too. Hi. I'm so happy you guys are starting to come in. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, you all will not always see me upload videos like every week. Every week you will not see me. Hey, how you doing? I think you pronounce your name Chandler. If I'm mispronouncing your name, please forgive me. But what I was telling you guys is sometimes we go through things. Okay, we go through things behind the scenes, guys, and you all will not always see us upload videos, you know, like every week or every day. So when you guys see me, I try to like release 4 or 5 videos. I call it shotgun videos, where I just release like 4 or 5 videos all at once when a long amount of time has passed and I have not released one. So anyway, guys, I'm leaving the floor open for you all to ask me questions, because I get asked so many questions. And excuse me, you all, because my shirt is malfunctioning and I don't want you all to see my cleavage. I like to stay covered up. So if you see me fumbling with my shirt, forgive me. But anyway, a lot of you guys, one of the main questions that I get asked from a lot of you all, you want to know where I live. I actually live in Chicago. I am in Chicago, born and raised in Chicago. I've never lived anywhere else, and I've lived on every side of Chicago. I've lived on the north side, I've lived on the west side, the east side, and I'm sorry, I take that back. I've never lived on the west side. Briefly, way back in the day, I stayed with my aunt briefly for a couple of weeks, but actually living there, having a place out west, no. I've only lived on the north side, south side, east side. Currently, I am on the south side of Chicago. And I know Chicago has a bad rap because there are a lot of murders here in the city. But make no mistake about it, Chicago is a beautiful city. Oh, okay, come to Toronto. I will. Guys, trust me. I plan on, hey, what, Chantel, fly high? I saved your life. Praise God. I'm happy that I was able to be used to save your life, young lady. I'm happy about that. But what I was saying to you guys is, make no mistake, Chicago is a beautiful city. Don't ever get confused. When you guys see on the news, when they're talking about all the murders here and they're talking about all the crimes, I want you guys to understand that it doesn't matter where you go. The world that we live in now, the Challenger, I'm doing good, brother. How are you? The things that you guys hear about Chicago, you have to understand crime is everywhere now. There was a time in Chicago that, like back in the day when I was in high school, you would hear about crime all the time, like on the west side. And then as time went on, you know, robberies, a lot of murders, a lot of gang activity, it started to happen more on the south side. Now, crime in Chicago is happening on every side, north side, east side, west side, south side. But Chicago is a beautiful city. There's a lot of opportunities here. This is actually the mecca for filming a lot of the movies that you guys see. So, you know what? The economy is doing a little bit better. I mean, more jobs are available. They're kind of scarce, but a lot of people have relocated here. A lot of the Hurricane Katrina victims actually are still residing here. When Hurricane Katrina happened years ago, a lot of the people that migrated here to Chicago, they stayed here. They did not go back. So the economy is a little bit better, but it depends on what field you're trying to go in. Cost of living, it varies. It depends on what side of Chicago you're trying to move on. On the south side, they have a lot of apartments. Usually you could get a good 2, maybe 3-bedroom apartment under $800 or $900. But it depends on the area you go in. The north side is more like the upscale part of Chicago. Certain areas on the north side, you are going to pay over $1,500 a month. And that's for maybe a 1 or 2-bedroom apartment. A lot of the college students that move here in Chicago and they live up north, they have a roommate. So they'll have like 1 or 2 people living with them, and they will all split the rent 3 ways. It's beautiful lofts here, beautiful townhomes here, beautiful bungalows here when you go in certain communities and certain areas. So that's what I want to tell you guys as far as my city goes. A lot of you guys have asked me, do I have children? Yes, I do. I have 2 children. I have a son and I have a daughter. My son is 16. My daughter is 12. A lot of you all want to know how old I am. I am 36 years old. My birthday is in March the 14th. So I'll be 37, March the 14th of 2018. So I was getting asked that question a lot. You all don't hear me talk about my children a lot. I've mentioned them like in a couple of my videos, but for the most part, I don't do a lot of chatting and talking about the kids. So yeah, I do have kids. What's another question I get asked a lot? Because I get asked so many questions. I know a lot of you guys wanted to know about certain videos that I've recorded and certain videos that I've made. I got a lot of feedback from one of my highest view videos, and that is men, stop allowing women to manipulate you. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. The ladies, you know I love you guys, but I know a lot of you all were upset about that video. And you guys were upset about that video because I guess some of you all felt like I was bashing the women. It was not bashing the women. It was just an observation that I made years ago. Because years ago and even now, I run into so many women that are very, very disrespectful to the man in their life. I see women, it's not a racial thing, it's not a cultural thing. I see women of all colors, all races, and ages that disrespect the man in their life. And a lot of these women are very dominant. They are very dominant in their marriage and in their relationship. So I made that video, just to kind of bring awareness to men as far as if you have a woman in your life that tends to be manipulative, she has the propensity to be manipulative, maybe you should probably rethink that relationship. Because and it goes both ways. A lot of you guys that commented on their videos, it's had more than 100,000 views. And a lot of you all, some of the women that commented, you said that it goes both ways. It actually does go both ways, but I made the focus for the men. I made the video for the men. Because let me tell you guys something personal about me. I was married. I mentioned this in a lot of my videos. I was married for 10, almost 11 years. I was married from the age of 20 up until 30. And I was disrespectful to a certain extent when I was married to my husband. Yes, he cheated. He was really abusive towards me. But because he was my first everything, he took my virginity. I was married to him. He married me shortly after taking my virginity. I came from kind of like a strict home, Christian background, and I had never dated, never had a boyfriend, had never had sex. So when I got out of high school, he really pursued me, and I got intimate with him, and we really liked each other. And shortly after, we got married. We got married first. We had our children afterwards. It did not work out because there were so many things going on in the marriage. But one thing I could tell you guys, and it was my inspiration to make that video for you men, was, oh, you right, the Challenger. I lost my virginity. Correct. I will come to India. I hope so. I hope so one day. But what I want to tell you guys is, when I was married to him as a wife, I should still have held my peace. Women, I want you to know, if you're married, always try your best to hold your peace. I know your husband may make you angry. You all may fall out. You all may fight. You're going to have arguments. There is no marriage out here that is perfect. But always remain a lady. Always respect your husband, ladies. Respect your boyfriend, because men are big. Men are big on respect. When a woman does not respect a man, ladies, I'm telling you, that is a deal breaker for a lot of men. A man will lose attraction to you quick when you are disrespectful to him. So I learned when I was married, even though I was imperfect and my husband was imperfect, there were times, because I was not at the time in control of my emotions, I cursed him out. And I called him out of his name. And when he would correct me on my attitude and on my behavior, I would bring up certain things that didn't have anything to do with what he was telling me about myself. I would try to redirect the focus off of myself and put it on him. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys as far as that video goes. That's one of my highest view videos. I got so many comments from you guys. A lot of the ladies, you all tried to get disrespectful with me because of that video. But ladies, I have to tell the truth. If you all are familiar with my channel, you all know on my channel is no holds barred. I shoot straight from the hip. but I do it in love, and I respect a lot of, I respect you guys. I never curse, I never get disrespectful with you guys, but I have to tell you the truth because I'm here to help you guys. I'm an imperfect person, and I'm working on certain things about myself. But I give advice to you guys because I want all of you all to be better. I want you guys to be better. So it's not to bash you, it's not to attack you, it's not to say you an evil person, an evil man, or an evil woman, but I want to give this advice to you. Shanta Brown, listen, if I pronounce your name right, you know what? I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you for that. But that's what I wanted to tell you guys. You know, that's right, Douglas. We have to work with each other. We definitely do. Hey, princess, how you doing, sweetie? Thanks for joining. But that's what that was, guys. Another video that you guys all, I get a lot of emails about this video, the masturbation and porn video. I really want to discuss this with you guys. The masturbation and porn video, I should have been a little bit more eloquent when I made the video. The video is, I think, 3 years old, but a lot of people got offended because of how I was speaking in the video. I was not on YouTube that long, and I was very aggressive. We will talk about black love in a minute. I'm gonna go to that. Thank you for bringing that up. But with the masturbation and porn video, guys, can I tell you all something? The world, psychologists, they promote masturbation. Even in the kingdom, and when I say kingdom, I'm talking to all you saved people. They promote masturbation because it's said in the house of God and in the kingdom of God that God would rather you have sex with yourself than somebody else. With my celibacy videos, I've told you guys, listen, sex is a distraction. Now, I know all of you all are not going to agree with that. This is not judgment. Because you know what, guys? I love you. I want you guys to come to my channel just the way you are. I have all types of people that follow me from around the world. Devil worshipers, Buddhists, atheists, the lesbians, the gays, the transgenders. I love all of you guys. I don't judge any of you guys. But I want to tell you all the truth. All of my videos are not about my personal experience. Some of them are. But a lot of my videos are from observation. It's from people coming to me, from me counseling people. This is how I learn, and I watch and I analyze. So that's how I know a lot of the information that I know. And sometimes God downloads information in my spirit and I share it with you guys. But what I wanted to tell you, as far as the masturbation goes, sex, it's a distraction. And this is why a lot of people that get in relationships, their relationships do not last. Even for some of you ladies, if you are one of those women that you can get a man, but every time you seem to have sex with a man, he walks away from you, you now have to reevaluate yourself as a woman. And you have to say, what am I doing different that's causing me to not be able to maintain the relationship? Doesn't mean you're a horrible woman. Doesn't mean you're a bad woman. But sometimes sex can make you lose focus. It taints your judgment, because once you get in the bed with somebody and you share yourself with somebody, it's really not a challenge there. But if you are dating somebody, talking to somebody, getting to know them, that is basically putting them in a position and forcing them, if they stick around, to get to know you. Now with masturbation and porn, there are some people, they masturbate excessively. They watch porn all the time. Soul ties, yes, definitely. Fly high, I'm happy I made your day, sweetheart. That's what I'm here for. But with masturbation and porn, some people do it so much to where they become numb to actual normal love making with their partner. Okay, they become numb to it. They become dependent upon it. And here's the thing, guys. If you make a choice to masturbate and watch porn, and you have this idea in your head where you say, well, when I masturbate, I would rather have sex with myself than somebody else. The thing is, spiritually, when you are climaxing and having an orgasm, who are you doing that with? There is something, an entity or entities that you cannot see. The spirit realm is very real, just to let you guys know, for those that believe. So when you're climaxing and having an orgasm, you think you're there by yourself, but there is spiritually something surrounding you while you're climaxing. Now, I know all of you all are not going to understand it. You're not going to get it. But for those of you that understand what I'm talking about, you will get what I mean when I say that. Just like you climax when you actually have sex with a person, when you're by yourself and you're climaxing and you're having sex, there is a spiritual entity there that you are connecting with, and it is opening doors. It's the same thing when you watch porn. You're watching porn, those sexual images are left in your head. Whether you're looking at lesbian porn, homosexual porn, or you're just seeing people having sex with animals. They do all types of stuff in these porn films. And back in my day, when I was younger than what I am now, I did watch some porn, and it left perverted, filthy thoughts in my spirit and in my mind, and I struggled and battled with some stuff. Can I just be honest with you guys? And then outside of that, I did masturbate before. I'm being real with you guys. Just like you guys are open and you're honest with me, I have to be honest with you guys. I can't put on the front and act like I have not experienced some of the things that I talk about. But yes, at one point in my life when I got a divorce, I did masturbate. And guess what happened, guys? Let me tell you, I'm about to tell y'all something, because I have to share this with you guys, because I want somebody that's watching this video to get a breakthrough today, and I believe that many of you will. When I got a divorce from my husband, because I was a virgin before I got married, we did have sex before we got married, but because I have not had a lot of sexual experience, me being married for 10, almost 11 years, I divorced him, but my body was not divorced sexually. I still wanted to have sex. So I knew I wasn't going to go out and have sex with anybody else. So I started masturbating. And you know what happened? When my ex-husband came back around, we got cool with each other. We became civil, and I wound up sleeping with him again. Now, we've been divorced for I think 7 or 8 years. But that first year of our divorce, the first and second year of our divorce, I actually went back and started sleeping with him again. And I really believe because I opened up a door for masturbation. I got tired of masturbating. Can I just keep it real with you guys? I got tired of it, and I wanted the real thing. So I want the young people that's watching me and the older people, whoever. If you are struggling with masturbation, especially those of you in the body of Christ, my black Israelites, all of you all that's watching me, I want you to understand, when you start masturbating, you can only masturbate so much before you really start to desire to have actual sexual intercourse. That's how I feel. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I got real personal right there, and I didn't expect to get that personal. But I really, honestly, that's how I feel, because I had been masturbating for a while. I got tired of it, and when my ex-husband came back around, I fell, and I had to get back up. God dealt with me on it, and I got back on my celibacy walk. And I have been celibate for years. So you have to watch your ear gates. You have to watch your eye gates. I can't watch porn. I cannot watch porn. I cannot masturbate. But if you all are out there and you're masturbating or you're watching porn, there is help for you. A lot of you all were commenting on that video. You said you were struggling. You said that you don't know how you can stop. If you just stop one day and get through that first 24 hours, I promise you, you can do it 48 hours. You can get through a second day and it continues. Trust me, you can tackle it. But if you're watching porn, that is going to awaken you, and that is going to make you struggle. Your struggle will be harder. So that's what I want to throw out there, guys, as far as my masturbation and porn video. The next video that I get a lot of comments about, yes, that is so right. Melanoid, one day at a time is the way out. That is so true. And that goes for men and women. Men, women, whoever. The youth, masturbation is very common, guys. You know, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Us as human beings, we like to be touched. We like the sensation. We want to be hugged. We want to be held. So that's just natural human function. So that's what it is. How you doing? Yes, peace chat. Definitely. So that's what I want to tell you guys as far as that go. One of my other videos that's high viewed is the one about find out why black women are angry. And a lot of the men, you know what? When I made that video, a lot of you men, you guys attacked me. I was being called the B word. I was being called whore. I was being called skank. Like seriously, it really pissed me off. I'm gonna tell you guys. Oh my God, when I made that video, see, a lot of men were commenting saying that I was shifting the burden on society. They got really deep into that. They said I was shifting the burden on society. I'm gonna answer your question in a minute about the romantic feelings, what you need to do to make that die. We'll talk about that next. But with that video, guys, a lot of you men, you guys attacked me. You came hard. But I'm gonna tell you, with women, because listen, a lot of you all on YouTube, there are so many of you guys, you love to play the cultural and the race card. You guys do. I love you guys, but you guys keep saying black women this, black women that, black women, black women, black women, black women. Let me tell you guys something. There are Hispanic, Asian, Jamaican, white, whoever. Women have destroyed men. Okay, women, all women of all backgrounds, ages, and races, they have been destructive to men. They have manipulated men. They have cheated on men. They have put their hands on men. They have showed fits of rage and anger. And you guys can't keep making this a black woman thing. Yes, I am a Afro-Indian woman. That is my roots. That is my roots. That's what's in my bloodline. But can I tell you guys something? Me being a black woman does not mean, thank you. I try to be honest with you guys as much as possible. But I don't want you guys to keep making it a black woman thing. Yes, Douglas, other races. Yes, it's happening all over the world. Yes, it is. Thank you guys for backing me up on that. Like I said, guys, it's not just a black woman thing. I see white women. Let me tell you something. You know what? Your world is small if you all put a stigma to one race. Your world is small. I question, do you guys just work with black women? All the men that attacked me on that video, I question, do you guys live in your community around a bunch of black women? I question, have you guys ever traveled to other parts of the world? Do you guys work in different areas? Your world is small if you put stigmas and you categorize one race of people. See, I don't categorize a race of people. For me to say that all men are dogs is pure ignorance. I got my heart broken by a black man. I got abused by a black man, physically and spiritually, emotionally, but I don't hate black men. All black men are not dogs. Do you guys see the point that I'm making? I love black men. I love black men. I have to have a black man, and I'm a single woman. But when I get remarried or I start dating, I want a black man. I'm not against white men, but to be honest, white men don't try to talk to me. But I'm just saying, with the brothers, I love my people. I love my Afro-Indian people. That's what it is, guys. But I just know that with women being angry, I touched on women that's angry that I run into. They've been raped, they've been molested. It's not to make an excuse, guys. This is real stuff. Your world is small. If you see, I'm a public speaker, okay? And I've been a leader in a church. So I've traveled around and I've spoke, and sometimes I've counseled people. And when I tell you guys that all races of women have anger in them from different things. These women, these sisters out here, white, Hispanic, Asian, Jamaican, whatever. A lot of these sisters, they have been raped, they have been beat, they have been molested. Men have abandoned them. Their husbands have packed up and left them. And honey, they are angry. A lot of the women that are angry, it stems from things that happened in their childhood. And I just want you guys to be more compassionate to the women. I don't know what is happening in 2017. And we're on the brink and the cusp of 2018. I don't know what's happening, but it seems like black men hate black women, and a lot of the black women hate the black men. What's going on? What's going on, you guys? I don't know. I don't do the race thing on my channel, if you guys didn't know. because I love all races. Seriously, now make no mistake, I know who I am. Like I said, I'm an Afro-Indian, but I love all races. I love white people. I love Hispanic people. Now, I know my roots. I love my people, and I'm going to always vouch for my people, and I know about the struggle. Trust me, I do. But the thing is, I look at just people. I don't really make it a cultural or a racial thing. I don't. All the white people are welcome on my channel. All the blacks, all the Hispanics, all the Asians, all the gays, whoever, they all welcome on my channel. I show everybody love. I won't want to just be around my people because it gets boring. I love seeing the cultures and the backgrounds of other people. I love tasting foods from different races and cultures and seeing how they do things. I love that. You can't just get that just from your race. I think it's kind of selfish when we just try to put one race on a pedestal and make it like, I guess, we're superior over other ones. I think every culture and every race has something to offer, and I think it's something beautiful and special about every race. But that's just me. I know a lot of you guys not going to agree with that, but yeah, that's what that is. Yes, you're right. We do have to turn to God for repentance. We do have to repent. Yeah, we do have to repent for a lot of ignorance. So I understand that. But yeah, guys, we definitely living in the last days. And like I was telling you guys, that's I just wanted to address those few video messages because those are the things that I get asked about as far as those videos go. So I wanted to talk to you guys also about having the gift of discernment, because a lot of people, they don't have discernment, and discernment is just you having good judgment and you being able to feel the spirit and the energy of people. Not to get too deep, because I'm going to make a video about it that's more detailed, but I'm just going to touch on a little bit of it right now. When you guys come across someone, you can basically feel their energy and their spirit. It's like you could be somewhere and you're right, you do have to ask for that gift, because some gifts are not innate. You're not born with them. You do have to ask for the gift and sometimes pray about it. Excuse me. But you guys can feel the energy and the spirits of people. If you guys are at work or you're out at the store or you're going to different places, when people approach you or when people stop and they talk to you, or you can look at someone from a distance. You might not know everything about that person, but sometimes you can feel the spirit and the energy of somebody. You can look at somebody and tell if they're trouble. You can basically look at somebody and tell if they're a thief. You can tell if they're a volatile person, an abusive person, because it's just an aura sometimes that a person has around them. It's people that you guys probably run into and you just immediately know you cannot trust that person. Say like, ladies, you're somewhere and you got your purse, you in church or you at work and you got to go to the bathroom, and it's a certain amount of women that's there and you want somebody to watch your purse. For the most part, you know who you can leave your purse with, because you know your stuff won't come up missing. But there are some people you can't leave your purse with them, because you can just sense and feel that they cannot be trusted, that they may be a thief. So I'm going to touch on that. I'm going to touch on that in a video message, but I just wanted to get you guys prepared for that, because that's another video that I'm going to be releasing really soon. I know you guys asked me, one of you all asked me, I don't know if it was you, Douglas, but it was one of you guys. You asked me to talk about black love. And I kind of said it a few minutes ago. I kind of just talked about the fact that it seems like black men hate black women now. And it seems like black women hate black men. It's a lot of anger. And it's so prevalent on social media. I'm seeing it on my Facebook page. I'm seeing it on Instagram. I'm seeing it up here on YouTube. these angry black men are just attacking the black women. I don't really know what that's about. I don't know who started that. I don't know where that's coming from. I really don't know. But I know something has to change. Something has to change because when men should be the protector. Men, you all are the protective of us. I know some men feel like, you're right, there is a lot of pain. Yeah, there are men that don't feel hurt. You're correct. That's true. And I do understand that. But I want men, you know what I want you men to know? I can't really speak for other women, but I'm going to just tell you how I personally feel. I feel that men need to change their attitude as far as who they feel they should protect. A lot of you men may feel like you're only going to go to bat and vouch and protect your woman. You feel like the lady in your life, your wife or your girl, that's the only one that you will kill for, you will protect. But I'm a woman and I feel like all men, when you see a sister, black, white, whatever, in danger or in duress, and you see somebody attacking her, whether it's physically or verbally, I feel like as a man, you should protect that woman. When you guys resort to calling us bees and whores and talking about us and talking about our hair, it's a lot of that going around. You guys attacking the women's weight. You talking about their hair. Man, can I tell you guys something? Because I see it in social media and see, I'm on social media, so I have a voice and I have, yeah, that men going their own way. You know, it's a lot of those angry MGTO, whatever that's called. I don't even want to give them airplay on my channel. Now, I don't hate them. If one of you all are part of that, I don't speak ill of my YouTube family, whether I connect with them or not. I don't do that. But a lot of them in that group, they come on my comment section being real disrespectful. And they saying stuff to me, and I don't even go on their channel or whatever they got going on. I don't get disrespectful with them. I stay in my lane. I want them to stay in theirs. They can go their own way, but just don't disrespect me and come on my channel with it. But my thing is with men, a lot of you guys make mention about a woman's hair. But let me tell you men something that you probably don't know quick. And I have to say this for the ladies. A lot of the women are going through something with their hair. So when you see a woman that's always wearing wigs or a weave, you guys have to be more compassionate and understand that some of these women, some of these sisters, they might have an illness that causes their hair to break off, that stunts the growth of their hair. Some women have diabetes. Some women have high blood pressure. Some women are on medications. And some women, because of genetics, they just can't grow hair. And so all women hair don't look like this. And this is all my hair. You know, I do get a lot of compliments from the brothers, from the men about my hair. When I flatten my hair out, it looks totally different when I put heat to it because it's long and you can really see the length. But as you guys see, you know, I keep my hair braided or whatever. But I just want you men to be more compassionate. Calling the women hair hats, talking about they wigs and they weaves. You know, every woman can't wear their hair natural. Some women really don't have hair and some women struggle with that. So I did want you men to understand that because women are very sensitive. We go through enough. A lot of us have our little insecurities and we go through enough physically. So when men begin to resort to attacking a woman's physical appearance and talking about their hair, you guys got to understand there are women behind the scenes. They're going through some serious stuff. And it alters how they look. It's not their fault. They can't help it. But they're dealing with a sickness, an illness, or a disease. And like I said, it alters their looks. So I wanted to just throw that out there really quick. But I think as far as black love goes and the interaction that men have with women as a whole, we got to do better, guys. I just see it's so much anger and rage and it's so much tension out here. And I think that we need to start coming together and having respect. Yeah, I made the video about men don't allow women to manipulate you. And I talked about men liking respect. But men, you as well have to have respect for women also. You can't just flat out, you know, I even see it up here on YouTube or whatever. A woman will have an opinion about something. She doesn't have to agree with you. But the fact that she doesn't agree with you doesn't mean that it's okay for you to start calling her out of her name and cussing at her. And I see a lot of the men, you guys do that. So I think all of us, men and women, we need to come together. We need to start respecting each other. We need to start having more compassion. We need to start having more understanding. And we need to stop always trying to attack. It seems like the brothers and sisters now, everybody is in like attack mode. So we need to just stop attacking. That's what I'm saying to you guys. So I just really hope in 2018, before we even reach 2018, I really hope that the brothers and sisters, especially on social media, we learn and come to a common medium where we just have respect for one another. Because we can't get mad at somebody's opinion. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys with that. And Douglas, I'm happy. I'm happy you won't be a part of that, because it's just not a good thing. Just not because they make it negative. I understand men are tired of women manipulating them. You guys are tired of women cursing you out. A lot of you guys probably have been cheated on by a woman or different women you've had in your life. But I don't want you guys to keep putting stigmas and categorizing women, because there are some beautiful women out here. There are some beautiful women. There are many of us that we are intelligent, we are educated, we are affectionate, we are loving. That's who we are. All women are not loud. All women are not ghetto. All women are not drinking and smoking and going to the club and sleeping around and beating their children, not taking care of their children and not taking care of their homes. But I know a lot of men, you are under the impression that this is what women are, especially black women. So that's what I want to throw that out there to you guys, that you, just like I said earlier in this live, I can't put a stigma on all men. I can't say all men are dogs, because all men are not dogs. And I got my heart broken by a black man. But I'm not going to, and I got cheated on by a black man. But I'm not going to say that all black men are dogs. I'm not going to say that all men are abusive. I'm not going to say all men are sneaky and liars, because it's just not true. I know plenty of faithful men. I know plenty of faithful men. I know men right now that are married, and if a woman tries to come to them, they will correct that woman. They will check that woman and tell her to back up, and they will promote their wife or their girl. It's the same thing with Muslims. When you see a Muslim at the airport or whatever, I'm not about to put them in a category and say that they're a terrorist. Because as we see the things that have been happening in Las Vegas, the shootings in a church, if we want to really go there, these people are terrorists, okay? And it's not a black thing. Yeah, I mean, like, it's black, white, whoever. But I'm not just going to look at Arabians or Muslims and say, okay, these are the ones that's doing these senseless acts. So, guys, I want you all to bring up your level of maturity. Bring up your level of understanding. Quit bandwagon riding and listening to the propaganda and people perpetuating this thing to try to keep us apart racially. Don't get caught up with that. And I don't even watch the news. I don't even watch TV. And you guys see my TV, one of them, right here. I don't even watch the TV. I found out news because everybody on my friends list on Facebook, they report it. Or I see stuff on YouTube when people share videos. That's how I found out about what's going on in the world. But I don't even watch TV, because you get caught up in the news and you get caught up in stuff that people say. And it'll have you walking around angry. It'll have you walking around being racist towards other cultures and backgrounds, and you just mad. And I just don't want my spirit disturbed like that. Yeah, Thomas, yes, right. Yeah. That's what I want you guys to understand. I mean, let me tell you guys something. My goal for my channel, my platform, and I tell you guys all the time, my platform is not a joke. I literally take what I do so serious, and I've been doing this for a long time. I take it very serious because everybody shouldn't have a platform. Now I'm just passing my personal opinion now. No shade to anybody, but everybody does not deserve a platform. Let me tell you something. You know how your platform is so deep and serious? Hey, Petra, thank you. Thank you. I'm sending love right back to you, sweetheart. But let me tell you guys something. Honestly, the platform is serious because if you guys think about everybody that you watch on YouTube, I want you guys to, we about to go deep for a quick second because I think deep a lot of times. If you guys go to everybody that you watch on your Facebook page, everybody you watch on Instagram, everybody that you watch on YouTube, if you guys are honest, of course, Petra, of course I'm a respond. Yes, I'm trying to respond to all of you guys. And I see you too, Princess. If you guys think about everybody that you watch on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, the thing about it is, you guys, if you're honest, some of these people, when they start passing their personal opinion or talking a certain kind of way, you walk away and you agree with what they say. And you take on their spirit and their attitude and their beliefs. If you guys be honest. And some of you all, you know what I noticed? A lot of the men that follow some of these other men on YouTubes, I'm not saying any names. I don't do that here because I don't want stuff to get messy. I'm not a messy woman. So I don't name drop. I don't do that. But a lot of these men that have these groups and they say what they say on the channel, I believe that some of you men that follow them and watch them, after you watch them, because in their spirit, they're dealing with rage and anger against women or other people, you walk away with that spirit and that attitude. Be careful who you watch. Be careful who you follow. And I'm keeping it real with you guys. You have to be very careful what you allow to enter in to your ear and your eye gates and to your spirit, man. You have to be real careful with that, because if you're watching and following and listening to angry people, if you listen to a man that hate women and he's constantly calling women the B word and he's calling her a whore, he's talking about her hair and talking about her weight, after a while, you're going to take that spirit and that attitude on. And every woman you see, you're going to start disrespecting them. I'm appalled at what I see in YouTube, how comfortable a lot of these people are on these platforms, just cussing, down talking, and being very condescending towards women and people. Let me tell you guys something. I have people as young as 8 years old that follow me. I have babies that are following me that are 8, 9, 10, and 12. I have 16 and 17-year-olds that are following me. Can I just be honest with you guys? So my platform is not a joke. I have to be very careful what I talk to you guys about. Because when you all walk away from my channel, I want you guys to feel like you can tackle anything. I want you guys to feel empowered. I want you all to stop crying. Stop crying. Stop being depressed. Stop being depressed. Stop crying over that man that left you, ladies. Stop crying over that woman that left you. Adversity comes your way. You overtake situations. Never allow situations to overtake you. I want you guys to walk away from my channel and start believing in yourself. Start letting positive things enter into your mind and your psyche and your spirit. You guys some of you guys, you wake up angry. You wake up with an attitude. You go to bed angry. And let me tell you guys something. Behind the scenes, I cry a lot of tears. People have lied on me. People have rejected me. People have betrayed me. People have cut me off and stopped talking to me, and I didn't do anything. But let me tell you, it has never caused me to be a bitter woman. I don't mistreat people. I'm not dogging people out. I'm not this evil woman. Hey, Charlotte Watson, good afternoon to you too. I'm telling you guys, I want you all to be empowered when you watch me. Yes, Douglas, I'm shake the dust off my feet. Yes, sir. Definitely. I want you guys to walk away and feel like a brand new woman or a brand new man. Especially with the youth. The youth, honey, I've taught youth. I briefly worked at a school here in Chicago, Wrightwood Charter School. And I was in that school system, and I worked with a lot of different children, and I had 3 grades combined. At the time, it was like a couple of 2nd graders, 3rd graders, and it was like some 5th and 6th graders there. And children really are like sponges, and they watch what we do. And these children are going through hell. There are so many people behind the scenes. Let me just tell you guys, they are in survival mode. They literally are in survival mode. And you just have to be careful what you allow to enter into your spirit. Some of you all, you going through hell. Like seriously, I don't even know you all story. Some of you all that's watching me, you probably battling drug addiction, alcohol addiction, food addiction. You lost your job or you looking for a job. You got $2 in your bank account or you overdrew your account and it's closed. You all are dealing with sicknesses, mental illness, diseases. You dealing with a horrible marriage. Your husband acting up or your wife is acting up or your children are acting up and you feel discouraged. So guess what? With all of that stuff that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, the last thing you need to do is look at someone or follow someone that is full of negativity. They are full of hate. They are full of racism. They are full of just filth. You guys got to be careful with that. Surround yourself with positive people that uplift you. You are a hell of a man or a woman if you go through utter hell in your life, but you can still be positive and smile and uplift other people. We all cry tears at the end of the day, but you have to make a choice to say, I'm not going to let the issues of life turn me into a different man or a different woman. You guys got to make that choice. You make a choice to be positive. And I want you guys to understand that on my channel, everybody that's subscribed to me, I promise you, you will not regret being subscribed to me. And yes, I have flaky people. I have people that have subscribed to me and they'll like 3 or 4 of my videos. They'll see some tough videos that they don't agree with. And like 30 minutes later, they'll unsubscribe. I had a young lady, I made a video about, should you give kids birth control? Like children from the age of like 13 up until 17 and 18. Should you give them birth control? And she came up there and commented she didn't even have children. But she didn't like the comment that I made. And I was very eloquent and respectful. But she unsubscribed to me. She used to be the main one on my channel, commenting and liking my stuff. But she didn't like that video I made when I said I wasn't in agreement with parents giving their children birth control. And if you guys watch that video, I explain all the details of why I don't agree with that. Tori, child of the Most High, I love you. Thank you for joining in. But guys, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a positive, uplifting woman. I'm not saying that I don't get mad behind the scenes. I curse. I curse. I go through some things, but I don't bring that on my platform. I leave it at the gate. I leave it at the door. I leave it at the door. I make sure that when I turn on this camera, that my spirit is together. I pray before I make my videos. Almost every video that I make, I try to pray before I make them. Because I want to have the right spirit. Because you all are dealing with enough. Your heart is heavy. Your mind is all over the place. So I try to be the woman that's a refresher for a lot of you all. You know. So I just, my platform, like I said, I don't take this lightly. I can't take it lightly because it's babies that's following me and they watch me. I get emails and comments from 8 and 9 and 10-year-olds. So, you know, and they're younger than my children. But that's what I want you guys to know. Yeah, princess, yes. You have to keep your issues off social media, definitely. Now, it's a time and a place because I shared a couple of personal things with you guys in this video. But it's the time for that, though, because I know you guys have been following me for years. A lot of you all are friends with me on my Facebook and Instagram page. And you guys want to know more things personal. People that are creators on YouTube, a lot of you all, you want to get inside of our personal life and you want to know things about us. And I don't have a problem with that. But my father, he's deceased now. Actually, on the 24th of this month, it'll be 2 years that he's been gone. But I remember my father told me before he passed away, he said, daughter, make sure you always continue to be honest with your audience. He said, because the minute that you start lying or doing something for subscribers or views, you're going to lose a lot of people. And I remember my father told me that. So I take that to heart. And that's why I'm very careful what I discuss and videos that I make. And I'm so happy that you guys are tuning in. It's 9 of you guys here. And I appreciate the love. You guys show me a lot of love. And you know what? I'm very involved with my audience. I tell you guys this all the time. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you being sorry for my loss. You know what? My pain is nowhere near as bad as it was. Aww. You're amazing too, Petra. You're amazing too. In Croatia, I need to come visit there. I need a vacation. I'm actually going on vacation in December. Oh, Shanta, yes, I appreciate you too. But yeah, in December, I'm going on vacation with my brother and his wife. Thank you. Yes, I want to continue to share these messages, guys. But in December, like I said, I'll be going on vacation just for a couple of days, just for a breather, because I've been through some crazy stuff. How many of you all can say that 2017 was not the year that you thought it was gonna be? This year for me has been a roller coaster. I have cried so much in 2017. I cried a lot in 2016, but in 2017, oh my God, my tears can fill up a jar, 2 or 3 jars, like literally. I have cried, guys. I have been depressed. I have been angry. I've had some setbacks, some disappointments. But you know what? Your strength kicks in, because when you want to throw in the towel and give up, you will yourself to keep moving. You will yourself to keep moving. And I can tell you guys for sure. Yep. Yes, Princess. It's been almost rock bottom for me too. I could tell you guys that don't throw in a towel. Don't throw in a towel, because I know, yeah, fed by ravens in 27. Hey, and you know what? It's funny that you say that, Melanoid, because I was thinking about that. I forget who it was. Yeah, trust God, Tori. Yes. Yeah, you gotta trust in God. You know what? Let me tell you guys something that I know, and I'm all over the place now. God sometimes will pull you back to shoot you forward. I want you guys to remember that. He will pull you all the way back to shoot you forward. And guess what? Let me tell you guys something else that I learned in 2017. If you feel like this is your rock bottom and you done lost a lot this year, if some of you all that's watching, you lost your job, you lost your health, you lost a man or woman in your life, you lost your house, your car, you fighting to keep your sanity, and other people know about it. Because let me tell you, when we going through, we try to keep it a secret. We don't want people to know our struggle, because you guys know, just like I know, you get judged sometimes from where you are. But let me tell you how amazing God is. You will be at a certain place in your life, and God will purposely allow your secret to get out to other people. And when I say secret, the wilderness is for a season, Melanoid, definitely. He will allow other people to find out about your wilderness and what you're dealing with, because he wants people to see you at the bottom. Because when he shows up, he shows out. And when he shows out and he catapults you, he will get the glory. That's what I'm learning about God. I used to cry and be so ashamed of certain things that I went through in life. But before God made a certain move, simply, Demetria, you're welcome, sweetie. I love you. And thank you for joining. God will allow people to see you all the way at the bottom. Because, honey, when he shows up, he wants people to say, you know what? I saw him on that crack. I saw her sniffing that cocaine. I saw him homeless in the streets, living from pillar to post. I saw her struggling with that food addiction. I saw him dirty with no clothes. I saw her standing on the bus stop. But you know what? I ain't even really acknowledged God or pay attention to God. But I know the way his life or her life turned around, I know God is real. This is what God does. He allows you sometimes to hit rock bottom and for your secret in the wilderness to get out, because he will get the glory. So people, be encouraged with that. Don't be ashamed. Boast about it. The word of God tells us to boast about our struggles and our sins. Tell people what you're going through. Now listen, y'all. Don't be ignorant. Don't just start going out putting all your stuff on Facebook and blasting yourself. But when you get around certain people, use discernment, use wisdom, share with people what you're going through. Share with them, because sometimes from us being prideful and keeping our mouth closed, we can't get certain help. We block our blessings. But when I tell you guys that everything that you go through is for a purpose. It's for a purpose. Sometimes when you go through a struggle, it's to build character. It's to be thank you. Your spirit is precious too. You showed me a lot of love. Thank you. I just know that in life, when you go through something, you have to always try to keep a positive attitude. No matter what you go through, you keep a positive attitude. You make a choice to keep going, and you always trust in God and know that everything you're going through is for a purpose. When you go through a struggle, it builds character. Did you guys know that? Let me give you guys an example. Some of you may have struggled with arrogance. You may have been very arrogant, and you may have felt like you're superior to other people. Don't worry, Tori. All of us have struggled with pride, sweetheart. I've struggled with it. All of us have. Sometimes I think we've been arrogant and struggled with pride or our accomplishments, and we didn't even know we were struggling with pride or arrogance. But your character starts being built because God will slowly start breaking you down. You'll start to lose certain stuff, or people will start to walk away from you. And it builds character in you when you struggle. Because if you have been handed everything, if you drive in that luxury car and you live in that big house and you have all these beautiful fancy clothes and you don't know what it's like to be hungry or homeless or trying to figure out where you're going to live, sometimes you raise yourself up and you feel superior to other people. You might feel superior to other people. So you have to experience some things where you realize you are not superior. And no one is inferior to you, because I don't care how good you are with saving money. I don't care how educated you are. I know people out here with double master degrees. Can I just tell you guys? And they're homeless, or they had to leave college and go back home. I know people personal that's been in my circle, and a couple of them they working on doctorate degrees, or they have double master degrees, and they got arrogant and they flunked out of college and had to go back home to their mother or father. And when they went back home, some of them were pregnant. Some of the women were pregnant, but they had to get tore down because they started raising themselves up. They started raising themselves up thinking that they were better and people were inferior to them. Let me tell you, humility is everything. God won't even use you in the kingdom until you are humble. And guess what? Humiliation and separation comes before elevation. Can I just tell you? Yes, Petra, what goes around comes back around. Very true. Very true. You guys always be humble. Be humble. That's right, princess. And you know what? Having a master's degree, whether you got an associate, a bachelor's, a master's, a doctorate, let me tell you, do you guys know how many educated, I hate to say this word, but dummies that I know? I know, like I said, I know people with double master degrees, and they're working on doctorate degrees, but they could barely count, read, or write. Seriously, these people don't even know what a noun is. They don't know what an adjective is. If you ask them what's 7 times 7, they don't know. Like, seriously, do you know how many people that I know that cheated in college? They plagiarized a paper. And you guys, what's that site called? Come on, college people that's up here. It's a site called Turnitin. Do they still have Turnitin.com? I think that's like when you do a term paper or something and you turn it in, and they know if you stole it. They know if you stole it and you get kicked out of school for that. It's so many intelligent or educated dummies, like I said. Yep, Turnitin.com, princess, exactly. And these people cheated their way through school. See, let me tell you something. A degree just proves that you paid money to be taught something. There are people that have took a trade. I took a trade in school before. There are people that took trades in school, okay? And they are more successful and make more money than the people with bachelor's and master and doctorate degrees. Can I just tell you guys the truth? It's a lot of people that I know, like I said, with double master degrees, and they are struggling. They are struggling. They paid all that money to go to school, and now they owe 85, 95, 120, $175,000 in student loans. And what they went to school for, their major, it's not even in demand. The world has changed now. It used to be a time like back in the day, you can go to school for all this different stuff, but now you're forced to go to college for stuff that's in demand. Nursing, computers. I used to want to be a mortician at one point. Stuff like that is in demand because people are always dying. People are always sick. So nursing, anything with computers, because some people are real computer savvy. They know, they're knowledgeable about computers. They know how to change systems around and all of that. But that's not everybody's story. But like I'm telling you guys, you gotta stay humble. You gotta stay. I don't care how high you go up in life. Your ground can always be shaken. Your ground can always be shaken. Husbands get up and leave their wives every day. Wives get up and leave their husbands every day. Oh, Princess, you went for public health. Yeah, and I went to school, and I'm actually a medical assistant and phlebotomist. That's what I went to school for shortly after I graduated from high school. And you guys know the phlebotomist, you take blood. And a medical assistant, you stand right next to the doctor. You are the doctor's eyes and ears. So I have some stuff under my belt. And like I said, briefly, I was in the school system and I worked with children as well as in my church. At one point, I taught junior deacons, and I trained children that were under the age of 18 to be junior deacons in a church. And that wore me out. Like being a leader in the house of God, that's a whole nother conversation and video, guys. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. But I just want you guys to really know, when you follow my channel, I'm gonna empower you. You guys will be empowered. I promise you that. When you follow me, you will be empowered. You will learn something. You will not feel sorry for yourself. You will not feel like there is no hope for you. You will not allow what people have said to you to get you down and make you feel like you will never amount to anything. I want you guys to understand and really truly believe that there is greatness in you, but you have to find out what your niche is. This is deeper than your college education. This is deeper than your college education, because outside of your degree or your trade, you still need to connect. And you need to go back inside and say, what am I good at? What is my talent? I hear some people have emailed me and said, well, I don't have a talent. Everybody has a talent or a skill. Everybody. Some of you all can do hair. You can cook. You can draw. You can paint. You can write. You can rap. You can sing. You can dance. You can sew. Some of you all are orators. You're really good at speaking. But you gotta stop being afraid. You have to stop being concerned with what people are gonna think about you. And you gotta get out there. Let me tell you, your skill and your talent outside of your degrees and your education and a job that you work every day, it will carry you so far. Because if you can't use that degree, if you get laid off or fired from your job, always have your skill and your talent to fall back on. There were so many people that got laid off their job. I got laid off in the 2012 when I worked in Wrightwood Charter School, and it was not expected. But there are some people, they lost their job, they got laid off or whatever, but they were able to fall back on their skill and their talent. So you guys got to soul search. Go back to your childhood. Go back to when you were a kid. What were you good at? At the family barbecues and the Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter dinners, what was it that your parents or your auntie or grandparents told you to do? If you were a dancer, if you were a singer, whatever, I want you guys to start tapping into your gifts. Tap into your gifts. There is a gift, a talent, and a skill in each one of us. In each one of us. But you guys got to find out what it is and be confident in your gift. Start off small. Don't worry about the money. Let God take care of that. Oh, Petra, so you feel disconnected. But let me ask you this, sweetheart. Why is it that sometimes you feel disconnected from yourself? Is it people that's talking to you in a negative way, making you feel like you won't amount to anything? Have you gone through something and life has discouraged you? Because sometimes when you go through things in life, you will get discouraged. And sometimes if you're dealing with depression, it immobilizes you and it weighs you down. So, that happens as well. But you gotta go back, like I said, to what your talent and what your skill is. That's what I want you guys to understand. And you can do it. You definitely can do it. It's just about, do you have the perseverance? Do you have the energy? Do you have hope for yourself? Do you believe in yourself? That's what I want you guys to do. Because I'm telling you, when you get around these negative Nancys and these filthy people you ever got around somebody, they just negative? Everything about them is negative. Hi, you're from Belgium. How are you? But when you get around these negative people, oh my God, you can be feeling like you on top of the world and happy. But you get around somebody that's negative and their way of thinking, their speech is just filthy, it's negative. You will walk away with that same spirit. You will walk away with it. And you will just start developing a negative mindset. And you won't have hope for yourself. And you will be cynical when it comes to other people's situations. And I don't want you guys to be like that. I want you guys, like I said, I'm going to empower you. We are going to go really, really deep. We're going to go deep in some stuff. I have some stuff for the gays that I want to share with you guys that I've been working on. I have so much that I want to share with you guys. And I'm going to put out a couple of new videos today, actually. And I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to give everything away in this live. But that's what I want you guys to know. And that's what I want you guys to understand. That in life, man, you have to make a decision to keep going. Make a decision to keep going. Make a decision to keep persevering. Overtake situations. Don't let situations overtake you. And if you all have a platform, whether it's on Instagram, Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, make sure you are the best on your platform. Because your platform has the power to make or break the masses. Don't get discouraged by a small audience. That doesn't mean anything. Because a lot of people, they stuck on subscribers and they stuck on their audience and all that. You can't be caught up on that. What I'm saying to you guys is you have to always make a decision to not give up, to always be optimistic, and to just make a choice to overtake whatever is thrown at you. I'm not saying it's easy the first time. You might go through some things where in the beginning you having some trouble and you're struggling with doing the right thing, or you want to throw in a towel, but you have to continue to move forward. And princess, don't feel discouraged that your content is not getting the attention. Because let me tell you something, in social media, there are a lot of people that watch you secretly. There are hundreds of people that watch me and they are not subscribed to me. They will comment on my stuff. Some people have even shared my stuff, but they're not subscribed to me. And or sometimes people just watch me and they don't comment or anything. I know on Facebook, on my Facebook page, I have a lot of ghost followers. I have people that I went to high school with, and they don't say anything to me. I've never fallen out with them. I've never gone through anything with them, but they have definitely just made a choice to not interact with me. So don't let that discourage you, princess. Don't let it discourage you. Continue to make your videos. Continue to give information on your traveling. The people up here, they'll see you commenting and they will connect with you. And you keep doing your thing. Sometimes it takes time. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something else that I know. on a platform when you a positive person, I'm gonna just be real. When you are a positive person, you are not going to be known like that. Sometimes it takes you years to really get out there and blow up. Not that I'm necessarily trying to blow up. I just do me and that's it. But if I was up here cussing and showing my body parts and just being sloppy, or just acting crazy, or I was smoking a blunt and drinking some stuff, trust me, my stuff would shoot through the roof. But when you positive, and honey, when you talk about God, you can forget about it. You're not really your stuff not gonna circulate like that. And see, with my audience, I'm very honest with you guys. I talk about things that make you think, that provoke you to change. And sometimes people are uncomfortable when I talk about adultery, when I talk about masturbation, when I talk about porn. And you know what, Petra? Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. But what I was saying, wanted to say to you guys is, when I talk about certain things, like I said, I always shoot straight from the hip. And I come to you all really, sometimes aggressive, but really direct and bold, because we're all grown here. And I can't sugarcoat certain things that I say. I'm not gonna come out cussing at you guys and calling you out your name and none of that and being judgmental. But I have to talk about certain issues that we each have. I have to talk about this because people are ready to throw in a towel. And you guys need the encouragement. We have to talk about these things. We have to expose certain things. We have to. You know, people are so easily offended now. That's something else I wanted to tell you guys. And no, the positive channels don't get love. I'm telling you, it's people up here that have 2 and 3 and 4 million subscribers, and they are putting out utter trash, negativity. Hey, Ruben, you are right. This is the type of society that we live in. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, it is, and I accepted that a long time ago. I get a lot of slack on YouTube that I don't even discuss with you guys behind the scenes. I get a lot of slack on my Facebook page. It's a little bit more peaceful on Instagram, but I'm telling you, it's people that hate me on Facebook. And I'm not talking about like the urban hate, like what rappers say, somebody hates you because of your car, your money, and clothes. I'm not talking about that hate. I'm talking about people like literally hate you. They just hate you. They hate what you represent. They hate how you carry yourself. They hate issues and topics that you talk about. And like with Facebook, they not feeling some of that stuff. But on YouTube, people are more open-minded. You know, people are more open-minded up here, and people are more, willing to discuss some of these serious topics and issues. Yes, Ruben, God is good. God is really awesome. He really is. So yeah, guys, like I said, when you all follow me, I promise you're going to walk away and you will be empowered. You will be empowered. You will be provoked to change. You will rethink the way that you think. You will change how you interact with people in friendships, in your relationships, on your job. In life, it's not about necessarily what's thrown at you, it's how you handle what's thrown at you. Because some people, they buckle, they crack, and they don't really know how to handle certain issues that come to them. So, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. And that's why I came to do this live with you guys, because I hadn't seen you all in so long, and so many of you guys were emailing me and you were calling me and checking up on me. And like I said, I'm very intimate with my audience. I'm going to be real, and I'm going to tell you guys something. And I don't know if I should tell you guys this, but I'm going to tell you. Some of you all, you actually have my personal phone number. You all literally, some of you all have my personal cell number. And I've had personal conversations with you guys. This is how involved I am with my audience. And some of you all are shocked because if you comment on my videos, I try to respond to every single comment. If I didn't respond to your comment, it's because I saw it late. Because sometimes the notifications will come to my phone like 2 or 3 days later and I won't see it. But I try to literally respond to every single comment that I get. I literally try to, because see, I understand at the end of the day, you guys don't have to take time out of your day to watch me. So you all might feel honored that I respond to you or that I talk to you, but I'm honored that you guys take time out of your day to listen to me and follow me and watch me. I mean, that touches my heart. And I get all of you all's emails. Some of you guys have left your personal cell number, and I haven't got around to calling some of you all. I can't call everybody, but some of you all that I know that you're in a critical condition and you're really, really going through something and you feel like giving up. Some of you guys, I will call you on a personal level. And I'll pray with you and I'll talk to you and all of that. And some of you all, you were initially following me here on YouTube and you came over to my Instagram and on Facebook and you showed me a lot of love. Princess shows me a lot of love. You guys, I want you guys to connect with Princess. She's up here commenting now and she has her own travel business and she can hook you guys up. She's an educated young woman. Princess is doing big things and I want you guys to really connect with her. And she's also on Facebook. It's so many of you guys that show me a lot of love and you inbox me and I really appreciate it. I want to tell you guys, because I'm about to end this live in a couple of minutes, I might go live again tonight because it's not a lot of people here and I know everybody's going to see my video and my message a little bit later. Oh, Petra, my Facebook, I just changed my name. It was Kiki Tolbert. It was K-E-K-E-Y Tolbert. That's my nickname. But I changed it to my real name. My real name is Chianti. My real name is Italian. And it's a wine. And you spell it C-H-I-A-N-T-I. And my last name is Tolbert. T-O-L-B-E-R-T. And I'm on Instagram. But let me explain to you guys before I end this live. I have 2 Instagram pages. Some of you all have sent me follow requests on my back page. My back page, I only have like 100 something followers. On my main page, I have like almost 400 followers. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to give you both of my Instagram names before I check out this live. My main page Instagram is Miss Kiki Transformed. That's my name. I'm going to say it again. It's Miss M-I-S-S Kiki, my nickname, K-E-K-E-Y, and the word transform, just one word. Send me those requests now. I don't judge what you guys post because a lot of people were concerned you post sexually explicit stuff. You guys put certain videos and you smoke your blunts. You guys got to understand it's not deep like that to me. You guys are regular people. Yes, I love God. I love God. I worship God, but I'm an imperfect person. But I want you guys, you don't have to feel uncomfortable to send me the request. So that's my main page on Instagram. My backup page, if you guys want to follow me on that, it's the same name as my YouTube channel. It's Miss C. Tolbert. Okay, Chandler. Yes, if I go live again tonight, I'll definitely put another video up there for you guys. So hopefully you'll get the notification. But I know you got to check out and you at work or whatever. And I appreciate you for tuning in. But yeah, my back page on Instagram is Miss C. Tolbert VOH. So you guys can send me a request, and I gave you guys my name for Facebook. And when I leave this live, yeah, Princess, I may go live again tonight because it wasn't a lot of people that was up here. And for months, people have been asking me to go live for months. And I have been promising you guys really since last year. This is my first time going live. I've never even gone live on Instagram or Facebook. I specifically took time out of my day to go live just for my YouTube peeps. because I love you guys. Really, I do. But yeah, guys, send me a request on Facebook. Send me a request to follow on either one of my Instagram pages. And I follow back. I comment on you guys' stuff. I like your stuff. I'm not one of those uppity, arrogant YouTube people. You know, these people on YouTube, I guess they be feeling like they have celebrity status, and some of them are. They have a lot of subscribers, and you guys comment and they ignore it, or you follow them and they don't follow you back. I interact with people because people don't have to take the time out the day to watch you and respond to you. You guys look at it like what I'm doing is major. I feel like what you guys are doing is major. Because you taking time out from your job, from your husband, your wife, your kids. You going through, but you log in and you check into what I have going on. And I'm honored by that. I'm honored. So, yeah, guys, send me that request. And, you know, I say my little stuff on Facebook. Oh, yeah, thank you. And you know what? I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to tune in too, honey. And you show me a lot of love. I think, and you know what? A lot of you guys up here on YouTube, you all have sent me requests so you can share videos with me. I haven't been able to accept all of them, but it's some of you guys, I have already accepted your requests. So I get messages from you guys in my personal YouTube message box. I mean, like, I see it all. I may not be able to respond right then and there, but I get to it. Trust me. And I care about when you guys bring issues and your problems and stuff to me. I pray for you guys. Really, I honestly do. I take this personal. This is personal with me. This is intimate. This is personal with me. This is not a game. This is not about subscribers. This is not about popularity. You have to choose. Do you want to be anointed or popular? You can't be both, because popularity is really vanity. Can I just be honest? Popularity is really nothing more than personal vanity. And it's a form of narcissism. But see, it's not like, I'm not on that. My thing is, I'm trying to empower people and change people. I'm here to shake up the masses for the better. I'm not here to pervert and taint the world, to have them think in one way and have them relegated to just a certain way of acting and behaving and thinking. So that's what I want you guys to know about me. I hope I answered you guys' questions. And I tried to answer as many personal questions as I could. I told you guys my age, and my birthday is coming up. I'll be 37 on March the 14th in 2018. And I have my 2 children. They'll be coming home in a little while because I think they're out of school. I don't know what time it is. I know they get out of school at like 3 o'clock. But you know, kids, they want to stand around school and talk to their friends. And they want to go to Taco Bell and to McDonald's, and they want to go to the candy store, so they take their time trying to come home. So that's like a whole nother video. But one day, guys, I'm going to go live and I'm going to have my kids, my son and daughter, come into the camera and like talk to you guys a little bit. Because I know you guys want to know personal things about me. And I'm just a single woman. And I have 2 dogs, 2 little dogs. They're not here, of course, in the room. And I have 2 cats. I'm just a chill woman in Chicago. That's and I love my city. Pray for my city. You know, it's a beautiful city, and you know, they exaggerated though, saying that it's a war zone and Chicago is the murder capital. Chicago is not the murder capital. I'm sorry, if you Google the murder capital, I guarantee you Chicago will not come up. Stop listening to these news outlets and even some of these celebrities that make these movies and they want to dog out the city of Chicago. Chicago is a beautiful city. To all my YouTubers that's here in Chicago, holla at your girl. Because I'm here and I'm on the south side of Chicago. Definitely. Do I like those White Sox or the Cubs? I like them both. And guess what? I know y'all about to trip with me. I am a Packers fan. I'm not really a Bears fan. I am a Green Bay Packers fan. And no, I'm not from Wisconsin. But can I be real with y'all? And I know I'm about to piss the man off. The defense and the offense of the Bears, I don't know what they doing. I don't like they plays. I don't think that a lot of them should even be on the field. And I'm kind of ticked off that Aaron Rodgers is injured. I have a big issue with this. But that's like another video. The kind of dogs I have a Chihuahua and I have a Bichon Frise. The two cats that I have a Maine Coon. She's a girl. Her name is Coretta. And I have a boy that is a tabby mixed with a bobcat. And his name is Woodlawn. So those are the two cats that I have and the two dogs that I have. And they are bad as hell. Point blank. The Chihuahua is a boy and the Bichon is a girl, and the Chihuahua tries to hump her. They bite each other. They fight all day and night. It sounds like the Rainforest Cafe in my house. They quiet now because I have them like secluded. And the cats, they fight each other. It's a boy and a girl, but the Woodlawn, the bobcat mixed with the tabby mixed with bobcat, he tries to sleep with the Maine Coon. But from my understanding, from what somebody told me, because Woodlawn is an older cat, Coretta doesn't want him. She wants like a younger cat. That's what somebody told me. I don't know how accurate that is. But I grew up in a household with animals. My father, we had scorpions, rabbits, ferrets. Not at the same time, but like literally from a little girl, I grew up with animals, with cats. I am the animal whisperer. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will see for yourself that I am obsessed and fascinated with animals. I have a big heart for animals. For dogs, I'll feed stray cats in the alley. If I'm pulling into the garage or something, I've seen cats in the alley and they run in the yard, and I'll put a can of tuna outside. Like that's who I am. So that's like another side of me, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna make some videos today, and no scorpions, no. I'm going to make some videos for you guys today, but I hope to see some of you all when I log into my Facebook and my Instagram, either one of my Instagram pages. I hope to see you guys up there so I could follow you guys, and we could just have a good time and talk about some stuff. But let me tell you guys, in 2018 and before the end of 2017, we're going to go deep into some stuff. God has been downloading some things in my spirit. I've experienced a couple of things, and I think we need to go deeper. And we're going to talk about some serious stuff. Like I said, I have something for the gay community. I have something for the people in the body of Christ. I have some stuff for all of you guys. All of you guys. So, like I said, tonight I might go live again. If I don't go live again tonight, well, if I do go live again tonight, I will let you guys know. But if I choose to not go live today, you guys will definitely see some new videos from me. But I was very happy to do this live because so many people was asking me where I was, if I was okay. And I was telling people, yeah, I'm making, some new videos. I was just going through some stuff, a little bit sad, a little bit depressed for a while. And I had kind of like stopped working on it. And a lot of you all know I'm working on a little talk show. I don't know if I'm gonna really do it locally here in Chicago, or if I'm gonna shop around and try to do it in another city. I would love to do it here in Chicago, maybe locally, because we have a station here called Can TV. But I don't know if I'm gonna go in that direction because I tried to deal with them a few years ago, and I just didn't like what they were offering in a direction and a lot of stuff that I had to do. And I didn't have the money. I wasn't willing to put the money into that to try to start the talk show. So it's like another route that I have to take. So you guys just stay tuned in and you'll see so much. So I don't know if you guys had any more questions before I log out of here. Because you guys can catch me on Facebook and Instagram in a few minutes. But I think I've answered all you all's questions, and I tried to respond to everything you guys put. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. I thank you guys for staying here the whole live. I thank you all for putting your issues and your concern and your questions here and commenting and being patient and just listening to me. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. I really honestly do. I love you guys so much. So guys, like I said, be looking out, and we're going to take it from there. We're going to take it from there. Blessings to you too. Princess, I'ma see you. I'ma log into Facebook. Tori, I love you more, sweetheart. And I love your hair. I'm looking at your hair in the thumbnail. I love it. That, you know, I've been thinking about cutting my hair. Because you guys have not seen my hair. I have a lot of hair and it's long. But like I said, I showed you guys, you know, I keep it braided. I keep all my hair braided and it's tucked into this braid. So you guys will always see my hair like this. Like curly. But I keep it here because my hair is really thick and I just don't want to deal with it. So a good friend of mine, she braids my hair up. I keep it really clean and washed, and I don't put heat on my hair. I just want to talk about that really quick before I go out of this live for the ladies, because I get a lot of questions about my hair. I do not put heat on my hair. If you really want to maintain the length of your hair, thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm happy it looks good because it bothers me a lot of the times. But I don't put heat on my hair, and with natural hair, the less heat that you put, the more your hair grows and you can retain the length. And you have to keep your hair oil, ladies, whether your hair is relaxed, natural, or color treated. If you do not keep oil in your hair is going to dry and break off, period. You have to, sometimes internal things cause your hair to not grow. So you have to keep it clean. You have to keep your split ends cut. I do put heat on my hair, but I put heat on my hair probably once or twice out the year. Once or twice out the year, and that's to see how many split ends I have, and I trim it every like 3 or 4 months. I don't do a lot of like frequent trims because I don't have to. And I drink carrot juice. Nothing deep with me. Nothing deep. I do try to drink carrot juice at least 3 or 4 times out the week. And I love water. Water is good for your skin. And carrot juice is good for your hair, your eyes, and your skin. Nothing else deeper. But yeah, with this hair, guys, like I said, my hair is thick. Tori, I won't cut it. I get that a lot. But I'm telling you, if I flattened out my hair, honey, when I tell you guys, I look like a different person. Now, I'm going to do this for you guys. I have bobby pins in my hair, but I'm going to take one out and show you guys something. I'm going to end the video. Now, in the front, if you guys go on my Instagram page, you will see pictures where I like kind of stretched out my hair. And the front of it, I want to say, goes like here. Maybe here. The back is long. But I'm going to just pull a piece of my hair and show you guys. Now that's there, but of course it's still drawn up. But with heat, you know, it's totally different. But yeah, I have a lot of hair. So like I said, in the front, you know, it comes with heat. It'll come like here. And in the back, of course, you know, sometimes your back is longer than your front. But I like keeping it like this. And this lasts me for like 2 weeks, and I put my bonnet on my head at night. And I just take my Jamaican black castor oil. I use peppermint, Jamaican black castor oil, and just lift my hair and just rub it through here and kind of massage it in my hair and keep my hair like contained, condensed like that. And put my bonnet on. And that's about it. So guys, I'm going to check you guys later because I hear my kids knocking on the door and they're at home. And I hope to see you guys tonight. But if not, catch me on Facebook. Catch me on... Oh, you hear the dog? You guys can... Yeah, they whining now because somebody's like knocking at the door. But you guys can catch me on Facebook. Send me those requests. I'm going to accept all of you guys' requests. I promise you. Send me the request on Instagram. On either one of my pages. Ruben, you have a blessed day too, sweetheart. And I love you guys. And like I said, if I don't go live tonight, I'm going to still put out some new videos. Okay? Love you.